Many people believe that a small apartment is always a compromise, but we will prove that even 40 to 50 square meters can become a dream home. Small apartments usually face three main challenges: limited storage, cramped rooms, and a constant feeling of clutter. Today, we'll take a closer look at how designers managed to solve all these issues. This project focuses on the renovation of a 47 square meters apartment, approximately 500 square feet, located in the heart of New York City. The apartment has a typical L-shaped layout, long and narrow in form, with cross ventilation from north to south, but with a limited and elongated space. It is home to a young family with a child who dreamed of a place where functionality blends seamlessly with comfort and aesthetics. Entryway. Before the renovation, it was too narrow and elongated, with no closet or wardrobe for storage. Items piled up chaotically, while poor lighting created a sense of tightness and darkness. After the renovation, a built-in closet was added, using part of the space from the former bathroom. The area became functional and organized. Bathroom. Previously, it was dark and gloomy. The sink, shower, and toilet stood together with no separation between dry and wet zones, making daily use inconvenient. After the redesign, the bathroom was reconfigured. The sink and washing machine were moved outside. The doorway was shifted to let in natural light from the adjacent room, and sliding doors were installed to save space. Kitchen. Before the renovation, the kitchen had too little counter space, with insufficient storage for food and utensils, which constantly created clutter. Now, the kitchen has been expanded by shifting the wall. U-shaped cabinets provide generous work surfaces, while hexagonal tiles and wooden fronts add texture and warmth to the space. Living room. Previously, it was an unplanned area with limited functionality. Now, it features a fold-out sofa bed for guests, cabinets and bookshelves installed under the windows, and herringbone parquet flooring that visually widens the room. A TV with a stylish matte screen is neatly integrated into the interior. Dining area. Before the renovation, it lacked character and coziness. Now, the compact space hosts a round table that softens the lines of the small apartment and creates a sense of harmony. Bedroom. Previously, it felt overloaded and lacked smart storage solutions. Now, the room includes a podium bed with pull-out compartments, while a wall-mounted wardrobe leaves extra space underneath. The low bed creates a relaxed and cozy atmosphere, ideal for a small bedroom. Thus, this modest apartment in central New York has been transformed into a modern home where every detail is thoughtfully designed for everyday comfort and harmony. The owner of this apartment in Barcelona is a marine scientist. She spends most of her time traveling for work, so home for her is a place of silence after long journeys. The space is designed in a Japanese style, calm and harmonious without excessive colors. She has a passion for cooking, and her culinary skills are truly impressive. At the time of the project, she lived alone, so the experience of solitude and quietness continued within this space. Before the renovation, the apartment was quiet since it was located away from busy streets, but the functional zones felt closed off. Lighting was a major issue. The living room and main bedroom had good natural light, while the kitchen and second bedroom relied only on an interior light well. The bathroom was very small, and circulation between the zones was unclear. After remodeling, the wall of the second bedroom was removed, the kitchen was opened, dry and wet zones were organized in the bathroom, and circulation throughout the apartment was optimized. The living and dining areas were arranged as one central module, allowing free circular movement around them. Podiums were added in the bedrooms and balcony to maximize usable space. Living room. Previously, it felt cramped and closed off. After the changes, the sofa plus table module was separated by a low partition and a cabinet. The sofa was pulled away from the TV, creating more space in front. The balcony was designed with flowing lines visible right from the entrance, and new cabinets behind the sofa hide household items. The kitchen and bar counter now form a single space for dinners and gatherings. There is a coffee corner, open shelving for books and devices, and the air conditioner is hidden inside a cabinet. Initially, a projector was planned, but a large TV was chosen instead for better results. Light-colored flooring combined with dark wood furniture created clear zoning, while linear ceiling lights added rhythm. The balcony, with its podium, can be used for yoga, relaxation, or as extra guest seating. The washing and drying machines are concealed behind panels. Dining area and kitchen. Before, the kitchen was closed off and dark, and the dining area lacked logic. After the renovation, an entryway was created right at the entrance, with the dining area next to it. There is a shoe cabinet, mirror, and shelving for dishes. A round dining table is placed near the kitchen, positioned so guests can watch TV and interact easily. The kitchen was opened up and visually built on a black and white palette with warm wood. The bar counter now serves as both cooking space and a social area. Second bedroom. Before the renovation, it was a dark room with a window into the light well, giving it a feeling of enclosure. Now, the space is fully covered with a podium made of rough wood. It can function as a guest room for the owner's parents or as a place for relaxation and meditation. To improve lighting, the doorway was widened, while lattice sliding doors create a sense of intimacy without complete isolation. Bathroom. Originally, it was a very small room of only 2 square meters, combining all 3 functions in one space. Now, thanks to expansion into the corridor and neighboring areas, the bathroom has separate zones for the sink, shower, and toilet. Lighting and layout were adjusted to fit beams and the complex ceiling. Main bedroom. Previously, it felt cramped and under-designed. After renovation, large windows now provide light to both the bedroom and the living room. Blinds allow control over brightness. A ceiling beam was hidden with a lighting-integrated structure. The space now accommodates a sleeping and working area, as well as a wardrobe. Built-in cabinets provide storage, while the owner's awards and certificates are displayed on the wall. The bed is raised on a podium with extra storage beneath. A lightweight, open-frame desk maintains the sense of spaciousness. The overall palette is warm and restrained, with a wooden panel headband and a minimalist bedside light near the window. Impression. The greatest satisfaction for the designer is seeing the owner find peace in this space. A woman accustomed to constant travel can now pause, gaze into the distance, and embrace silence. This apartment helps her slow down, recover, and live in harmony with herself.
This project concerns an apartment in Berlin with a layout shaped like a long box. It has single-sided natural lighting and a ceiling height of less than 4.5 meters. The apartment is home to the owner and his cat. His main needs were 2 bedrooms, a display area for sneakers, and a space for temporary clothes drying. Since the floor area is limited, the designers applied the principle of fully customized furnishing. Every corner was used as efficiently as possible, resulting in a thoughtful storage system that does not overwhelm the space. Layout. To the left of the entrance, where the bathroom used to be on the first floor, there is now an entryway area. The kitchen, dining room, and living room are combined into one open space, so the entire room is visible immediately upon entering. A storage room was added beneath the staircase. In the main bedroom, a wardrobe measuring 4.3 meters runs along the wall at the foot of the bed. The main and guest bedrooms are connected by a circular route, making movement convenient and logical. Entryway. On the left side of the entrance, there is a built-in wardrobe, while on the right is the open kitchen. The wardrobe conceals the washing machine and dryer with a full-height mirrored facade. This area combines open shelves, a shoe cabinet, and a sneaker display case, which became a signature detail of the interior. Living room. The TV wall is painted white, allowing a projector to be used without a screen. A comfortable sofa measuring 2.7 meters has been installed. The left side of the room was expanded with open shelving accessible from both sides, convenient for everyday use. Kitchen. It stretches 6.3 meters and now provides sufficient work surfaces and storage systems. Dining area. In the open section near the kitchen, there is a dining table measuring 1.6 meters. From here, it is easy to view the living room and interact with guests. Main bedroom. A podium bed was used here to optimize the space. A small window was created in the wall behind the headboard to improve air circulation on the second floor. Wooden sliding doors were installed between the main and guest bedrooms. At the foot of the bed, there is a massive wardrobe reaching 4.3 meters to the ceiling, the core of the entire storage system. Second bedroom. It is directly connected to the main bedroom. A tatami bed was installed here, saving space and adding multifunctionality. It works for sleeping, relaxing, and storing belongings. Bathroom. It is compact yet well integrated into the overall layout and optimized in terms of floor area. Thus, this small Berlin apartment has been transformed into a space where every detail works for efficiency and comfort. Minimalism, custom furniture, and thoughtful solutions have made it both highly functional and cozy.
This project is a renovation of an apartment with a floor area of 52 square meters in an old building. The owner is a young woman from the 1990s who purchased this apartment near her workplace to make it easy and quick to get home after a busy day. The original layout was already quite rational, so major changes were unnecessary. The main task was to increase storage capacity without creating a feeling of tightness. As a result, household routes became more convenient and logical. Dead zones were transformed into useful storage, and light textiles and fresh decor were added. Now it is a cozy and comfortable home where she can quickly recharge after work. Bathroom. At first, the door placement was inconvenient. The wall was shifted by 40 centimeters, creating extra room for new solutions. The door was moved to the right, and the outer part of the wall was used for a storage cabinet. A combination of white and a gentle matcha green shade made the space feel fresh and natural. Kitchen and dining area. The solid wall between them was replaced with sliding glass doors, making the space brighter and visually larger. In the narrow passage, a sliding table was installed, which can accommodate 4 to 5 people when needed. The kitchen is finished in matcha green with gold handles, and a concealed built-in cooktop creates a clean, minimalist look. Entryway. A slim wardrobe, only 33 centimeters deep, was installed here. In the middle, there is a niche for keys and decor. The lower part is lifted above the floor for convenient shoe storage, and hooks for umbrellas are placed on the side. Living room. A wall-mounted TV unit was added here, giving the space a lighter feel. A soft sofa with smooth shapes, a rattan coffee table, and wooden textures are paired with powder pink decor and textured surfaces. Storage systems are integrated into the walls so that the room looks spacious and open. Dining room. Although compact, it is functional. There is a built-in table that can expand into a larger one, cabinets that serve as display units, and both lower and upper sections with a countertop that are convenient for placing small appliances. Bedroom. An arched opening was created between the bedroom and the balcony. Light curtains set a relaxing atmosphere. The white and green palette is combined with a floral lamp and a black rattan bed frame, creating a soft retro mood. Instead of traditional nightstands, a wall-mounted console was added, doubling as a vanity table. A sectional wardrobe for clothing, hanging drawers for linens,
and a niche area for hanging clothes make the space both practical and airy. Balcony. One side is dedicated to household needs, a space for drying clothes. The other side contains a large floor-to-ceiling cabinet that hides a powerful storage system. Thus, this 52 square meter apartment has been transformed into a carefully designed space where stylish details meet functionality and an atmosphere of lightness helps restore energy every day.
Although I really love Paris, I still did not choose a designer in the French style. The projects I reviewed in the French spirit always felt somewhat artificial, like a set of random elements mechanically assembled into an interior. But a French apartment is not yet a French home. What feels closer to me is a style formed from everyday details and lifestyle. Only through the process of living does a home begin to interact with its owner and gradually acquire true character. These words we borrowed from the blog of the apartment's owner. It was this shared understanding of style that became the foundation of our collaboration. We focused on the residents' way of life, working on both functionality and atmosphere to create a warm and personal space. Initial state of the apartment. The layout was quite convenient, a square-shaped room with an open plan, good natural light, and a northwest view. However, the renovation was outdated, did not match the owner's lifestyle, and lacked sufficient storage space. Changes after remodeling. The semi-closed kitchen was transformed into an open one, letting in more light. Solid partitions were replaced with light fabric curtains, preserving transparency, ventilation, and a sense of openness. Corners and wall transitions were softened with rounded edges, creating a gentle plasticity. The main palette consists of creamy white and avocado green, combined with wood, rattan, and linen. This gave the interior lightness, naturalness, and a delicate retro mood. Entryway. Opening the kitchen also illuminated the entrance area. Here, a compact shoe cabinet, coat hooks, and an accent mirror maintain the retro atmosphere. Living room. The living room plays several roles: a place for rest, hosting guests, working, or reading. Arched and curved forms create a smooth transition between walls and ceiling. For decoration, the owner's personal belongings were used, giving the space individuality. Between the living room and the bedroom, instead of a wall, there is a curtain. The space remains open but can be divided when needed. A large bookshelf became both the dominant feature of the interior and a practical storage system. Furniture can be rearranged depending on light or needs. General lighting is absent. Instead, the atmosphere is set by spotlights, floor lamps, and table lamps. Kitchen and dining area. The formerly dark kitchen is now open and integrated with the living room and entryway. All appliances are built into cabinets for convenience and order. Plain facades visually expand the space. The atmosphere here is homely. Natural light, jars with grains, small tableware, and details that shape the character. The dining area is combined with the kitchen. The island counter extends into a table, suitable both for everyday meals and for entertaining guests. Retro chairs and a pendant lamp add charm. Bathroom. The forms continue the interior's language, a rounded glass corner in the shape of a frosted arch. Inside, the space is divided into dry and wet zones, practical for daily use. The color palette combines white, avocado green, and terrazzo, creating a light retro mood. A cat door was built into the main door so the owner's pet can move freely. Bedroom. The bedroom is separated from the living room with a curtain, maintaining a sense of openness. Along the wall is a full wardrobe system. Its suspended design adds lightness. The ventilation unit is hidden inside the cabinets to preserve the clean lines of the design. The bed is placed opposite, with the atmosphere complemented by natural materials and soft textures. Study room.
A large bookcase with a desk forms a dedicated area for work and reading. This space is filled with the owner's personal items and objects, reinforcing the feeling of individuality. Balcony. The partition was dismantled. Now it is part of the apartment, with panoramic views and additional natural light. Natural materials, rattan, wood, and linen, create a calm background with subtle retro accents. The balcony has become a place for meditation, napping, or rest, a true corner of silence.
The owner of this apartment is an independent woman who has worked in the film industry for many years. Her life credo is, live well, live in the present. She wanted the design of her first own apartment to reflect her character and her attitude toward life. With her background in fashion, the owner has a mature and unique taste. For her, life must include rituals. When purchasing this apartment, she immediately fell in love with the rooftop terrace, which became the decisive factor. For her, home is a place of absolute relaxation, a quiet world in the midst of a bustling city. A space filled with her favorite things where she can feel harmony with herself. Entryway. Originally, the entrance opened directly onto the kitchen door, blocking light and leaving no room for storage. The solution was to remove part of the wall and replace it with glass blocks that let in daylight. On the left side, a storage cabinet was added with a niche for bags and small items. Lower cabinets with a depth of 60 centimeters allow shoes to be arranged in 2 rows. Living room. The living room is integrated with the dining area and kitchen. Previously, the kitchen was semi-enclosed, so it was opened up and connected with the living room under one continuous flow. As a result, the space became brighter and more open. Style: contemporary minimalism in a gray and white palette with oak parquet laid in herringbone pattern. The TV wall is finished with dark gray wood panels. The kitchen door is seamlessly integrated, forming a unified surface. Furniture is modular and easy to rearrange. Atmosphere is enhanced with green plants and natural materials. No central lighting. The ambiance is created with spotlights, floor lamps, and table lamps. Kitchen. In the previous layout, the kitchen blocked light in the entrance zone. After remodeling, the space was opened and the effect enhanced with light facades and a stone countertop. The kitchen is in a milky white palette with handle-free facades. All appliances are fully built into cabinets. The linear kitchen layout flows smoothly into the laundry zone on the balcony. Dining area. A built-in storage system was created along the wall with the refrigerator integrated into it. Vertical slats on the facades create rhythm and lightness. Table in light gray combined with wooden chairs. Above the table, a pendant lamp, adding a futuristic accent. Bathroom. The original bathroom was too small. After minor wall adjustments, it was possible to accommodate a full bathtub and a clothing disinfecting cabinet near the entrance. Light walls with accents in avocado green and terrazzo. Suspended vanity with slatted facades. Cartel mirror with lighting creates atmosphere. Additional cabinets were added above the toilet. Bedroom. The best lit area is the window with a wide podium sill, which became the centerpiece of the room. It functions both as a place for relaxation and for storage. Style: minimalist, warm with accents on natural shades and wooden textures. Few pieces of furniture, making the room clean and serene. Terrace. The greatest treasure of the apartment. It was kept as open and bright as possible. Railing painted white, light fabrics and natural IKEA furniture used, flooring made of moisture-resistant wood. The terrace has become a place for quiet relaxation, romantic evenings, and a return to nature even in the heart of the city. This project is a renovation of an old apartment with a floor area of 50 square meters. The owner is someone who loves nature and a simple life. That is why he chose natural materials, marine plywood and birch, to create a home in harmony with the environment. Green, as a symbol of vitality and energy, is skillfully integrated into the design, filling the space with freshness and dynamism. Entryway. To the left of the entrance, there is a minimalist wardrobe that provides ample storage and helps maintain order. Immediately after the door, there is a walk-in closet. It is not only functional, but also reflects a concern for quality of life. Here, one can showcase personal style and enjoy the satisfaction of keeping things organized. A bright green perforated panel became an eye-catching accent, an original storage system for keys, hats, or scarves that also adds a splash of color. Kitchen and dining area. The open kitchen and dining space is designed in a combination of white and warm wood tones, creating a calm atmosphere. Marine plywood on the walls adds texture and depth. In the dining zone, a cafe-style bench is paired with a round table. This solution is both practical and interesting. Hidden under the bench seat is additional storage. Above the table hangs a pendant light, setting a romantic and cozy mood. The kitchen is designed in an L shape with a spacious work surface. Smooth lines and rounded walls make it soft and welcoming. Bathroom. The bathroom is arranged with separate dry and wet zones. The sink and shower are placed apart. This ensures cleanliness, comfort, and ease of use. The washing area features a fresh green shade that brings energy and evokes the morning sun. Textured tiles create an elegant and contemporary atmosphere. Bedroom. The bedroom has become multifunctional, not only a place to sleep, but also a corner for relaxation. A white sofa, a warm yellow throw, and an elegant floor lamp create a cozy setting. It is a space to watch a film, dive into a book, or simply rest. The whole room conveys a sense of seclusion, calm, and inspiration. Thus, this modest 50 square meter apartment has been transformed into a bright and comfortable space where every detail works for harmony and comfort.
This Copenhagen apartment, with a floor area of 53 square meters, became a one-bedroom home for a young couple who also adopted a dog named Oscar. For the owner, a native of this city, the apartment is special. It is where she spent her childhood. She wanted the new design to preserve traces of the 1990s that remind her of the past. Instead of superficially imitating a style, the approach was to draw inspiration from material textures, colors, and processing techniques to create a modern space infused with a mid-modernist aesthetic. The main requests of the owners were concealed storage solutions, maximum open space for living, and a unified and uncluttered environment. To achieve this, most non-load-bearing partitions were removed, integrating the apartment into one open space. A large internal shaft, part of the building, located in the center of the apartment, was reimagined as a functional core, around which a 3-zone bathroom was organized. This core naturally divides the space into an open kitchen and living room, while forming a wide corridor that improves circulation and the flow between functions. Unique design solutions. Bathtub in the living room. An unconventional decision, the bathtub was placed directly in the living room, next to the shower wall. This allowed for an optimal arrangement of utilities. Wardrobe and laundry in the bedroom. The entire clothing storage system and laundry area were integrated into the bedroom. This makes daily routines easier and keeps the other rooms as open as possible. Philosophy of the space. For young people today, home no longer simply means a traditional set of functions. It is a personalized space oriented toward lifestyle and comfort. The designer's task was to create solutions tailored to their unique needs. The challenge of small apartments is always the balance between openness and storage. In this project, the owners insisted on one principle: everything must be hidden. This gave rise to numerous clever design tricks. Hidden solutions. Kitchen. The refrigerator and boiler are built into cabinets with round cutouts in the facades for ventilation. The microwave and oven are placed in the island unit. A built-in rolling cart is included, easy to pull out and use. Living room. An entire wall is designed as mirrored sliding doors, visually expanding the space. Behind them are a hidden TV and a fold-down soundbar. Nearby cabinets hold the router, PS5, and Nintendo Switch, with all cables routed through concealed channels in the wall with a diameter of 50 millimeters. Result. The design and implementation were the result of numerous meetings and discussions between the owners and the designer. The outcome is a home that combines retro aesthetics, individuality, and functionality. This is not just a renovated apartment. It is a place with a personal history, reflecting the owner's journey from childhood to the present.
This high-rise apartment in Barcelona, with a floor area of 53 square meters, became a flexible, temporary home for the next 5 years for a screenwriter working in the film industry. Her parents live on the outskirts of Milan, and this apartment was designed to adapt to different living scenarios. For her alone on a permanent basis, for her parents together when they visit, and for all three at the same time. The owner's main requests were ample concealed storage to keep the space uncluttered, a living room that could transform depending on life scenarios, a bright, warm, simple, and functional interior, a reading atmosphere with a large work desk. At first, the apartment presented many challenges. It had windows on only one side, resulting in weak lighting and ventilation. Interior partitions fragmented the space, making the rooms feel cramped. The bedroom had no space for a wardrobe, the bathroom was dark and too small, the kitchen lacked enough workspace, and the long, narrow balcony was barely used. Another drawback was the noise from the wall adjoining the elevator lobby, along with suspended structures that further reduced the ceiling height. The redesign solved all these issues. All non-load-bearing partitions were demolished to allow light to penetrate deep into the apartment. Functions were organized around a central zone, furniture was pushed to the walls, and the middle was left open. Transitions between zones were softened with wooden finishes and partition wardrobes. The bathroom was moved closer to the window, into the space of the former kitchen and part of the balcony to bring in natural light and ventilation. At the core, an electric rolling curtain was installed, allowing the apartment to be divided into two independent sections for privacy when multiple people live together. Flexible solutions. In the entryway, an L-shaped wardrobe was built with storage and a fold-down bed 1.2 meters wide, which can also function as a sofa. The main bedroom, thanks to two large sliding doors, can be either fully enclosed or integrated into the shared space. At the center, a long table forms the heart of daily life, used for work, meals, and shared activities. One window creates a reading nook with a low bookshelf and window seat, while the other connects directly to the bedroom. Thanks to the open plan, both windows provide light and ventilation for the entire apartment. Kitchen. Linear layout with an integrated cooktop and wall cabinets. The refrigerator, washing machine, and dryer are hidden within cabinets. Next to them, a utility area was created with a sink and additional storage. SPC flooring with a wood finish was chosen, waterproof and practical. Bathroom. All utilities are concealed within the walls, with niches and shelves for convenient storage. Door frames are made of black steel, and partitions feature slim aluminum frames. With the new location, the bathroom now benefits from natural light and fresh air. Bedroom. A low wooden bed with integrated nightstands creates a sense of lightness. Two large sliding doors allow the bedroom to open into the main space or close for privacy. White and wooden tones warm the room and make it feel taller. Along the window, a reading corner was created with a low bookshelf and window seat. Atmosphere. This space was designed to reflect the owner's personality while remaining comfortable and flexible for different living arrangements, for one, for two, or for three people. It combines the warmth of wood, the simplicity of white, and maximum use of natural light. Imagine soft daylight filtering through a sheer curtain, you sitting in the reading nook with a book and a cup of coffee, or working at the long central table. In the evening, this very same space transforms into a bedroom. This is the new model of compact urban living.
Today we saw that even a small apartment can feel spacious and comfortable. All it takes is smart storage, combining room functions, and choosing light tones. Which idea did you like the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss new stories of small yet cozy apartments.